I'd like to introduce myself for those who haven't been able to attend the last few sessions. My name is Julie O, and I have the honor of hosting the COMEUP's flagship global program, the Global IR. Thank you, thank you. Through the rest of this afternoon, we'll continue meeting the startups from various countries, industries, and stages of development. Each startup will deliver a 5-minute pitch, after which the judges will score the presentations and select a winner for each session. There will be no Q&A. With that, I'd like to introduce our judges for this afternoon. Please help me in welcoming Jongkil Lee, Director at the Han Africa Foundation. Seung-gyu Kim, Investment Manager at CJ Investment. Vincent Jang, Team Lead at VNTG. Chi-seok Kim, Partner at Johnson & Rocket. And finally, Janice Sa, Senior Associate at Z Venture Capital. Thank you all 5 judges for joining us today. Now, let's begin the IR sessions. We're going to continue off from yesterday's sessions from the UAE, featuring 10 startups. I'd like to introduce our first speaker. Please welcome to the stage Franklin Joseph Francis, EVP at CARBELIM Middle East.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Franklin Joseph Francis, and I'm here to present, I'm the EVP at the CARBELIM Middle East. And I'm proud to present CARBELIM, a groundbreaking innovation in technologies. Today I'm here to address one of the world's most pressing challenges, that is air pollution. Do we all know from where do we get the oxygen that we are breathing right now in this room? If the answer is tree, actually that's a no. The first breath which we are breathing is coming from the ocean. And the second breath also is from the ocean. And the third breath is what, contributed by the trees and the other sources, surprisingly. And the oxygen, which is being generated from the ocean, it is generated through the microalgae. Microalgae produces around 71% of the oxygen which we are breathing right now in the world. So we have been inspired with this particular process, and we have developed a technology which is which acts. This was our initial development. It's been designed like a tree, and this one can generate oxygen 400 times faster than a normal mature tree. So later we developed it to, this is the industrial version, and this works for interior, indoor facilities. And this is one of the, we have showed it that we can customize it to any level, that we have come up with a solution in world's first breathing bus stop. There is no bus stops that breathes. And to tell more about our technology, unlike the conventional air purifiers, conventional air purifier, for example, this building has a HVAC system. This system this system purifies the air, captures the air, and gives out the pure air. Yes, we don't, I don't argue on that. But where we stand different is we not only just capture the impurities or carbon, we give out fresh oxygen to the system. So that is where we stand different. And things doesn't end here. Once when I was in a meeting with the person in the airport, okay, we are purifying the air, we are capturing the carbon, and how do we do it? When we are doing it artificially, of course, there's an energy involved in that. From where do we get that energy? So if we go, in the Middle East, we generate energy through diesel and nuclear power plant. Of course, there is a carbon emission involved in that. So later, after that, we came up with a solution for that as well. This is a design which we have developed recently, which is like, uh, this is a facade. I mean, that's the, this is the panel which will be placed in the facade. Okay, this not only purifies the air, generates the oxygen, but also generates power. I mean, we generate power with the same biomass which we are producing, which is produced here. We capture the carbon, we generate the power which is required for the energy building itself. And one more thing, why you go with us? I mean, I know this technology is going to be a little expensive. Maybe you all might have a question that, why do we have to go with this technology? It's so expensive. Yes, this, once we implement this in this building, this system itself, I mean, without any power generation from our side, this will act as a thermal insulation to the building, and this building energy consumption will be reduced up to 20 to 40%. Without anything. I mean, in later stages, and additionally, we are also generating the power which is required for the for the building, and hence the buildings can be saved. Power consumption can be saved. And the final thing is, like, we are zero waste, zero carbon footprints. To make a structure, to plant trees to match with this combination of oxygen generation, it might take around 1,000 to 2,000 trees. But we aren't utilizing them. I mean, in the places like urban places like Korea, UAE, everywhere, planting 1,000 or 2,000 trees is technically impossible. So we are not using the spaces outside. We are just consuming the spaces within the building walls. So it's zero carbon footprints. And you might ask, what are you going to do with the carbon which we have already captured? What we do is, like, we just don't go dump it anywhere. We turn it into bioplastic and, again, energy.
Thank you, Franklin, for your presentation. Your time is up.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. A great innovation to be able to infuse the ability to reduce the carbon emissions right within our facilities. Thank you so much. Now, presenting our next speaker, let's welcome Mohamed Alzaabi, the founder of PetRepublic, to the stage.
Hi, everyone. So this is Toto, and when I adopted him 2 years ago, I knew that I had to groom him every now and then. But every time I had to call 6 or 7 centers. I said, fine, it is what it is. But as you know, every pet has a microchip, but there's no database that connects the microchip to a medical history. So the issue is there's no easy way to book appointments, there's no decentralized medical database for pets, and there's no verification on the pet passports. It's essentially just a physical notebook. And that's why we founded PetRepublic, the fastest growing pet care platform in the MENA region. As you can see, the PetRepublic application, you can order appointments, you can order products, book appointments, and have the first ever e-passport. This is the e-passport, and as you can see, you can connect the microchip number to a vaccination history, transfer the ownership, and an AI vet. So we have a 33% growth rate, which is higher than the industry. We have 1,340 downloads with minimal marketing spend, and we launched in February 2024, 10 months ago. We have 85 vendors in Abu Dhabi and Dubai, and 650 products and services. So we do have some competition. Book My Pet, VetCode, and VetWork. VetCode and VetWork are in the MENA. Book My Pet is in Dubai. But none of them have a marketplace or an e-passport. So in terms of revenue streams, we have 2. We get a transaction fee for every transaction, and we have a subscription model for the e-passport. The market opportunity for such a product in the MENA is 10.3 billion. The UAE is 400 million, keeping in mind that there are 1.5 million pet owners and a growth rate of 8% annually. So in terms of the 5 years financial projections, we launched in February 2024, minimal marketing spend, and we aim to generate $260,000 USD in revenue 2025 and 3.2 in 2027. Our go-to-market strategy depends on 4 pillars: pet centers, events and festivals, social media, and this is Toto, by the way, and Pawfluencers, which is essentially a cute name for pet influencers. The team consists of myself as the founder, Abdullah as the operations lead, Atifa in growth, and Mohid in the product. So we accomplished some milestones. We won some awards, we got some government backing for the e-passport, and we premiered on Shark Tank Dubai when we launched. We also signed an MOU with the Emirates Kennel Club. Now, we've grown, but we want to grow faster. We want to innovate and expand throughout the MENA region, which is why we aim to seek 350,000 USD in funding to grow, develop the product more, and hire more people. And that is how PetRepublic is going to make pet care simplified. Thank you.
Another great presentation. It's really cool to see the pet documentation, health, and community all in one platform. With that, let's welcome our next presenter. Please welcome onto the stage Dr. Ashraf Nouri, founder and CEO of Smart Citizens.
Hello, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. It's a pleasure being here in the vibrant and the innovative city of Seoul. My name is Dr. Ashraf. I am the founder and CEO of Smart Citizens. Over the past 5 years, we've been delivering cutting-edge AI and IoT solutions that empower businesses and enhance lives. So I'm going to go through the problems, the solutions, and what we are doing in the future. So who we are. We've been in the business for 5 years in Dubai, and we are catering the businesses B2B for IoT solutions, hardware and software. We do have a smart app that contains 2,800 smart equipment, and we do have a smart constructions for the installation. We are covering 20 industries. Currently, we're working with big players in the government of Dubai. What's the problem? Currently, as you know, in the IIoT or smart home automation, that most of the systems have different applications, but our application covers everything. So from the diversity, from the infrastructure, it has zero cost to some certain extent, and for the limited customization. So what's our solution here? Our solution is coming up with a full-fledged, comprehensive smart app that covers everything from A to Z and all industries. So our solutions are smart energy management systems, smart lighting management systems, water management, and home automation. So all are integrated, they give alerts, and they give actions as well. So our unique value proposition is having a localized manufacturing. We have an advanced data analytics with reporting, and we have a one unified app that covers all industries. So this is our live demo innovation center in Dubai. So the first one shows the smart energy management. All are live, connected with the power. The second one is the lighting. The third one is the smart sensors. We do have for the water management as well, that gives you real-time information about the current utilization and consumption, so that we will adhere to the carbon emissions and the efficiency of the products. Those are screenshots of our app. It's a Smart Citizens app, which is the energy management systems, where you can see per room, per products, the efficiency, the energy efficiency lighting, everything. You can give commands, you can give predefined rules as well. So from the lighting management system as well, as you can see here in the picture, so those are snapshots that gives you an automatic electricity savings, gives you the recommendations, advice, and the brightness schedule as well. So the technology, here we have IoT devices. As I said, it's a 2,800 smart wireless equipments with AI models, scalability, and secure integrations, APIs. So the market potential here globally is 1.1 as per Gartner. It's $1 trillion by 2027, and the UAE takes the $33 billion with a target segment of the smart cities. And regional advantages of the UAE. We are a consumer hub for growing for the technology consumers. So how do we make money here? We sell the hardware, we sell licensing, and then we have the subscription fees and data monetization. So progress so far, what we have done, we have been recognized as one of the best 25 companies in the region by the Wired magazine, and the best smart home automation app in 2022 and 2023 by the MEA markets. We do have a client platforms of the B2B and governments, and we have the innovation of the Smart Innovation Center. What we are looking for, we're looking to bring Korean companies and partnerships to UAE. And why us? Because, as I said, cost efficiency, customized solutions. We have a big project complexity and collaborations with ecosystems like Samsung. Our team here, I am specialized in AI and IoT, and this is my partner, Sivine. She's the CEO of the company. And those are pictures of the factories and manufacturers of my team. And we always need to have a manufacturer, JV, R&D, supply chain integration, smart factory, co-branding. This is what we're looking for with Korean companies. And this is the future of combining Korean industrial technology with the innovation and potential of the UAE. Thank you so much.
Great presentation there, bringing the smart home more accessible to be able to manage everything from plumbing to water to energy to lighting, everything. Really convenient, and also sets the stage so that we'd be able to expand into smart cities. Moving on, I'd like to introduce our next speaker. Please welcome to the stage Mohamed Ali, founder of Icosium Robotics.
Hello everyone, hoping you're having a good day. Thank you for welcoming us here at COMEUP. So here we are going to speak about robotics, how we want to simplify the usage of robotics in the Middle East, but also in Asia, and especially here also in South Korea. Let's talk first about the opportunity. The general robotics market last year was sized of more than $63 billion. There is plus 25% opportunity of added value following robotics adoptions in new segments. Meaning, when you're adding a robot in a retail shop, in a venue, in an airport, in a studio, you create value on average 25%. The average return on investment observed thanks to these value creations is done in 1 or 2 years already. The market is currently booming. You can think about Musk and his last ventures in robotics and so on. On our end, what we are thinking and our strategy here, which link a lot with the South Korean market, is that we think we are not after the manufacturing market. We are not only looking at robotics in manufacturing, but we are looking to expand the robotics beyond the industry, in the event and entertainment market, and in the experiential marketing. Two big markets that are with a high margin market, with less competitions, focusing on creativity and engagement. So our mission at Icosium is we create solutions to ease robotic usage, to support brands and creators to captivate and connect with their audience like never before. Let me explain you more quickly how our committed team is doing so. So we bring a team that considered more than 10 years in robotics, development, robotic industrials, and mechatronic, and also software development. So we develop software solutions that allows audience that were not using robotics in the past to use it on a daily basis. What we are doing is that we are pioneering robotic solutions. We have currently a track record of 1 year with non-stopping projects, non-stopping clients, revenue, and profitability at the same time. Our growth strategy is to focus on audiovisual and experience fields, meaning we want, for example, one of our development here is to orchestrate robotic coordination. You can imagine a producer, a director of a movie in a studio that wants to use a robot, that wants to do an ad with a Hyundai vehicle. He wants the camera to move from the top to the right at a certain pace. With our solutions, this producer can do it without having 20 engineers and doing 20 tests. This is the barrier of entry that we want to reduce, and we are addressing. We will have also a proactive deadlock resolution, and we will have an intuitive user interface. And our South Korea case strategy is to partner with Korean robotics manufacturers. We discussed today with Hyundai, Doosan, and others. We also want to offer our solutions to the Korean market, and we want to co-develop tailor-made solutions for this specific market. To explain more, like strategically how we did in the last year, we did more than 12 projects in 8 months, and we have 3 permanent installations. 12 projects with the Formula One, for example. Last week, we were in Abu Dhabi with a robotic that were engraving the name of people in a card. People were queuing to get a card, paying to get the card, and a unique memory from that. To give you one of our products right now that we want to keep developing is the robot camera that is robotic usage for content creators. So you can see here the robot camera. I would love to have the video, but it wasn't possible. Meaning that me, as a content creator, I can have a robot with our solution, and I can make it a usage. I will easily go on our software, make it moving from the right to the top at this pace, adding a slow-mo, adding another effect in the video. We also have this product, the robot carver, that allow people to carve anything and personalize items. Meaning if you go to a watch shop, for example, our robot carver can carve the name, your name live, and you can see it done live. This provides an added value for the retailer, the sellers, and the user has a unique experience that brings him to the shop. So it also increases the footfall and the digital impact. That's our other product, serving drinks, the robot farm as well, that we have all done live where we generated revenue. Our next step here is to have a foot here in the South Korean market with the current local partners, and we are raising $800K, and with an $8 million valuation, meaning, and we want to showcase this in this 1 year of existence, the path and the traction that we unlocked. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you so much for your presentation. Very creative way to combine robotics and marketing for content creators and also just for experiential interaction with customers. Next up, I'd like to introduce onto the stage Dr. Liudmila Prozorova, co-founder and COO of Circa Biotech.
Imagine that the world problem could be a solution for one of the biggest challenges in the aviation industry. At Circa Biotech, we do exactly that. We transform the food waste into sustainable aviation fuel, or SAF, using the humble insect of the black soldier fly. Hello, my name is Dr. Liudmila Prozorova, and I'm co-founder and CEO of Circa Biotech. International regulations require 2% of aviation fuel must be sustainable already in 2025, ramping up by 70% by 2050. Facing looming shortages of 1.1 million tons already by 2030. Let's face the reality that traditional sources for SAF, like used cooking oil, just not going to cut it. Meanwhile, 1/3 of the food produced globally is wasted, and majority of this ends up in the landfill when it's responsible for the harmful methane emission. At Circa Biotech, we don't stop just solving the aviation industry problem. We go beyond it. Let me show you how it works. In our facility, we take the food waste, we feed it to the black soldier fly larvae, and from there we produce not 1, but 3 valuable products simultaneously. We produce organic fertilizer for agriculture, we produce protein for animals, and yes, insect oil, which is perfect for SAF with our patented solution. Imagine the waste turned into 3 valuable resources. SAF market is booming, reaching $5.3 billion by 2025 and growing by 72% per year. And we're aiming to capture 5% of this market. Today, 98% of SAF produced from the used cooking oil, the traditional source for SAF. This is the cheapest and less complex process. Alternative feedstocks are also developed. However, is required change of costly infrastructure. Circa Biotech solution offer to add extra feedstock compatible with traditional sources of SAF manufacturing. What sets us apart is that our unique feedstock is not only comparable with traditional sources for SAF, like used cooking oil, it significantly outperforms it. With cheaper price, higher conversion rate, and no need for change for costly infrastructure, we offer the solution which is both economically and operationally superior. And with our unique location in the Middle East, we are positioned to serve key aviation hubs in the world. We didn't come here overnight. We started with a vision. We completed the MVP projects, the lab-scale project with Abu Dhabi National Oil Company, where we discovered the true potential of our insect oil. Now we are scaling up to 1,600 square meter production facility, and our roadmap is clear. We are looking to partner with leading energy companies in order to certify and validate our feedstock, scale up our production capacity, and to reach $62 million in SAF revenue by 2028. Our revenue from fertilizer, protein, and insect oil is growing. However, the big potential lies in SAF. And our aim is to reach $64 million in revenue, tapping into this opportunity to convert our insect oil to the SAF feedstock. With our revenue, we built our facility. Now we are looking for $600 million of bridge investment, and we already secure $450 to certify and validate our SAF feedstock. And with additional investment of $2.5 million, we are aiming to reach $62 million in revenue by 2028. Let's talk about impact. By 2026, we'll be able to accumulate enough insect oil in order to turn it to 2,000 tons of SAF. Let me put it in perspective. It's 256 A380 flights from Dubai to Amsterdam. 256. And this is just the beginning. And the best part, it will be saving 270,000 tons of CO2 equivalent, and our aim goal is to reach $62 million in SAF revenue, covering the production gap. This wouldn't be possible without the team, experts in biotechnology, engineering, and supply chain. We're also supported by advisory board, experts in aviation and energy industry. Join us, invest in Circa Biotech. Let's revolutionize the aviation industry together with the solution which is scalable, sustainable, and incredibly powerful. Thank you.
Incredibly creative product and business model. Wouldn't have been able to think of extracting larvae and making that into a business to deliver to the airline industry. Very, very cool product and business. Next up, we have Satish Kumar, founder and CEO of Simsy Ventures. Please come onto the stage.
Good afternoon. Thank you. Okay. Good afternoon. Thank you. My name is Satish Kumar. I'm the founder CEO of Simsy Ventures. Let me quickly, this is a global problem. Either innovation or entrepreneurship startup, generally 90% of the startup or innovation fail within first 5 years. So we are here, and the rest of it don't really fully, unleash the potential of not just focusing on profit, but also the triple bottom line impact. We are a startup or a venture studio with an AI-driven platform wherein we democratize entrepreneurship and innovation through the platform, provide access to any students, any youth, any entrepreneur to identify a problem, develop a business plan, set up, launch, and scale with a high success rate, and also provide them market access, talent access, and capital access. We follow a proven venture studio model, which has a very high success rate compared to the traditional startup model, whether it's for the entrepreneurs or the investors. Leveraging a repeatable studio playbook of building a practice-led, playbook-led. We work with 2 or 3 entrepreneurs as an institutional co-founder to ideate, build, set up, launch startups. We go through ideation, set up, launch, and scale stages. There is a structured approach of building a startup that we follow. So we started about 2.5 years ago. We have set up the entire studio, the first startup platform we launched last year. And over the next 10 years, we plan to build about 350 startups with entrepreneurs and about 150 corporate ventures with the corporate partnerships. Today, the model is very comprehensive from idea to Series A stage. We work with the entrepreneurs and the investors. Basically, the equity is split between the entrepreneurs and the studio and the investors. And we bring in a comprehensive model, whether you look at the existing ecosystem of incubators, accelerators, or VCs, combination of that, we co-build and co-invest with the entrepreneurs. So this model is proven. It's been there over the last 30 years from the Idea Lab. So there are about 800 studios. The model is proven mostly in the US and also in the Europe. We have actually leveraged all the lessons from what has happened in the industry and built one of the best practice playbook with about 110 steps. So the key advantage is that our first startup is a AI-driven platform wherein we have brought in all the builders in about 88 countries now. Thousands of builders are on the platform and a lot of inputs to the studio are coming. So in terms of the entrepreneurial residents. We also partner with the entire ecosystem, bridging the gap between the education, the startup ecosystem, the industry for industry innovation. Henceforth, we have a key advantage of bringing the ecosystem, whether they're mentors or the startup investors globally on the platform from 88 countries today. We go through a very structured approach from assessment. In 10 minutes, anyone can actually find out their entrepreneurial traits to be, strengths and weaknesses. They go through the education, skill development, and pre-incubation, incubation, acceleration with a structured approach. And the platform is available in 100+ languages globally. The platform is also accredited by the Global Innovation Institute at a top 3 level in terms of entrepreneurship and innovation. Myself, I've been an entrepreneur, built a #1 education ICT company in India, transforming about 80,000 classrooms. I've also been in the industry for about 30 years in the US and the Middle East for the last 8.5 years. And the team, we have 10 leadership team with more than 300 years of experience who have been entrepreneurs, investors, and most importantly, the operators. In terms of the investment thesis, we work with a very structured, we have a 110-step playbook. There are stages, sub-stages, checklists, process, procedure, work instructions. The fund stage, pre-seed, we invest about $500,000, and then seed stage about $1 to $2 million, and then pre-series stage $3 to $5. So, and then we turn the company into independent company. So as of now, we are seeking to partner with 2 kind of investment partners. One, angel investors on a safe note discount. We are building next 5 startups, $500,000 each on the safe note. And then a seed stage, either a family office or government sovereign fund, or we are planning to raise about $5 million each from the partners to build the next 10 to 25 startups in the next 2 to 5 years. So that's a brief. This is a summary. So thank you very much. If you have any questions, happy to address. Thank you.
Great presentation. It looks like he's using his experience to bring that onto the platform and create a curriculum to be ready for founders and investors alike. With that, let me introduce our next presenter. Please welcome onto the stage if you're ready, Fatma Altaheri, owner and general director of the Vegan Beauty Cosmetics.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Fatma Altaheri. I am the general director and the founder of the Vegan Beauty Cosmetics. We are a company, a young company which is established in 2021. And we are a small team who's growing steadily. We are specialized in stocking high-quality vegan, natural, and organic products from around the world. And we had an achievement to invest in the foreign countries, especially Europe, by an invitation from the government of Poland, one of the examples. We are looking to revolutionize the cosmetics industry by having a solution which I already prepared Rather than simply explaining the problem and solution by words, I've prepared an engaging video that will take you through the journey that highlights the challenges faced by the skincare consumer, the innovation solution we've developed, we are intending to develop by having the potential cooperation between Korea and us in UAE. The innovation solution would solve the problem which is currently in the industry and how it will revolutionize the beauty industry. Let's dive into the video together.
A global challenge. Skincare is a universal need, but every region faces unique challenges. Customers worldwide struggle to find products tailored to their specific needs. Factories often produce one-size-fits-all solutions, missing out on the nuances of local demand. How do we create a system that bridges this gap and connects customers to the right products while empowering factories globally? The answer lies in innovation, the intelligent skincare system. The intelligent skincare system. This is more than a tool, it's a global revolution in how we approach skincare. The intelligent skincare system uses cutting-edge AI to personalize every customer's journey and optimize factory operations worldwide. It's seamless, scalable, and built for the future. Simplicity meets precision. Here's how it works. A customer, anywhere in the world, steps up to an intelligent kiosk or uses our app. In just minutes, they complete a short test about their skin's needs and concerns. The AI gets to work, analyzing their input and generating a personalized product recommendation. The result? A clear guide, printed or digital, that leads them directly to the shelf with the perfect solutions. No confusion, no second guessing. It's skincare made simple. Expert dermatologist referrals. What if the shelves can't meet their needs? The intelligent skincare system has them covered. With a single click, customers are connected to a trusted dermatologist affiliated with the vegan beauty cosmetics or its global partners. This ensures expert care is always within reach, no matter where they are. A global transformation. For factories worldwide, the possibilities are endless. Here's how we make an impact. Localized insights. The system collects data on skin concerns, ingredient demands, and trends in every region. Tailored production. Factories use this data to produce products that match the specific needs of each market, reducing overproduction and waste. Efficiency at scale. By leveraging AI insights, factories streamline operations, save resources, and deliver what customers truly want. This isn't just about improving one factory, it's about creating a global network of smarter, more sustainable production. A shared vision for a global future. Our system doesn't just connect customers to products, it connects the world. By bridging the gap between consumers and factories, we create a global ecosystem that fosters health, sustainability, and trust. Together, we're not just solving today's challenges, we're setting a new standard for the beauty industry worldwide. Let's lead the future together. The intelligent skincare system is more than a vision, it's a reality waiting to happen. Let's collaborate to bring this transformation to life. Together, we can empower customers and factories globally to build a smarter, healthier, and more sustainable world, one skincare journey at a time.
The market opportunity for the global beauty and skincare market project to each 200 billion by 2030. 60% of the consumer prefer brand offering tailored solution. 70% of the Gen Z buyers prioritize sustainable products. Competitive edge, unique AI-powered personalized and recommendation, scalable system connection customers and factories globally, reduce waste by 25% while meeting local demands. Thank you very much.
A solution to remove excess in the beauty industry, the excess in choice and the excess in waste from the industry's perspective. There's going to be a lot of data that's in that app and that platform, so good luck in scaling that to the world. With that, I'll present our next speaker. Please welcome to the stage RAJAT KAPUR, CEO of Cosmos Green Metals LLC.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. I'm RAJAT KAPUR from Cosmos Green. So we are a scrap metal recycling based in the Emirates. And our vision is to empower industrial decarbonization by using innovative scrap metal recycling technologies powered by clean, renewable solar and wind power to make green aluminum and copper with zero carbon emissions. So currently, there are a lot of environmental and pollution problems involved in the metal manufacturing. So there is an alarming level of CO2 and GHG emissions. And let alone be the aluminum manufacturing, which generates more than 1 billion tons of CO2 emissions per year. And even the existing recycling factories, they are using fossil fuel-based melting for their scrap metals. And to counter this, Europe has introduced carbon border taxes, which can go up to as high as 30%. So to counter these environmental and financial concerns, so we are at Cosmos Green, we collect, process, and sort scrap metals and convert them into high-value, high-recovery green aluminum and green copper, and we melt them in induction furnaces, which are empowered by clean solar and wind power in the Emirates. And we also plan to launch world's first green cryptocurrency from the Emirates. And this cryptocurrency will not be speculative. It will be backed by physical green aluminum and green copper. And the value of this cryptocurrency will be based on the London Metal Exchange, Chicago Mercantile Exchange, and Shanghai Metal Exchange. And we also plan to integrate it with the carbon credits valuation. So currently, the green recycled metals market is valued at $70 billion, and it's growing at a very fast rate of 6 to 7% per annum. And it's expected to surpass $100 billion by 2030. So these are some of the products that we can make by green aluminum and green copper. So as you can see, we can make aluminum car wheels, electric vehicles, batteries for electric vehicles, copper cables for electrification, aluminum sheets, which are used in packaging and building facades. So as of this year, we have achieved a sales turnover of around 110 million dirhams, and we have zero debt, zero external borrowings, its own shareholders, capital, and funds, and we plan to achieve 100 billion dirham sales within next 2 years, because we are adding copper in our portfolio. So just by doing 1,000 tons of copper every month, we will achieve 1 billion dirham sales by 2027. And in the end, I would like to highlight that profits are a natural consequence of doing the right thing. And when we generate profits with a purpose to help our environment and the very people who make things happen for us, we create a long-lasting impact and value. And I feel that all the wealth, profits, and billions of dollars, they have zero value unless and until we put them to good use to promote and enhance the quality of life of our people and environment. And so our factory is in Sharjah, United Arab Emirates. And if you like to know more about Cosmos Green Metals, you are more than welcome to visit our Emirates Pavilion. Thank you very much for your time.
Great presentation. I think the name says it all. Green metals, green aluminum, green copper, green cryptocurrency. Thank you for your presentation. I'd like to introduce our next speaker. Please welcome to the stage Mubarak Alshamsi, founder of Supreme Trading Company.
Thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Good afternoon. I'm Mubarak Alshamsi from Supreme Trading Company. To give you some history of Supreme Trading Company, we are a company based in the UAE. We are focusing on military, special application, and defense systems. We have been part of different kind of projects with the end users in the UAE, as well around the region. As you can see here, that's our first time exhibiting around the world. in IDEX, which is International Defense Exhibition in Abu Dhabi. That's our Ministry of Interior, hosted with the Assistant Minister for Defense. To give you an idea of what we can do, we are a solution maker. We are providing any kind of technical support for end users. Most of our businesses is B2B and B2G. We have zero B2C. So our focus is building relationships with businesses, OEMs, and governments. We can provide anything from defense systems, vehicle spare parts. When I say vehicle spare parts, that means obsolete vehicle spare parts. That means it's discontinued. We can provide basic engines, transmissions, transfer boxes. We do overhauling for a different kind of transfer cases as well. Suspension, CTIS, driveline, and many more. We have been working closely with the different entities around the world to localize some of our production into the UAE. This is one of our systems, which is CTIS, Central Tire Inflation System. We have been localized it in the UAE. We reached to a 50% localization with the support of the UAE government. We have been using it on an 85 vehicles in the UAE in the past 2 years. And now, this year, we have been working with OEMs in the UAE, plus Indonesia, Kazakhstan, Austria, and France to test our CTIS, as there are only 3 to 4 companies around the world to work on this kind of systems. The system will help all the industries, from commercial to defense. From the commercial side, you are covering your HSE, health and safety and environment. The system will give you an optimization on using the lifetime or the lifespan of your tires, because you are giving a good pressure on the tire as per your load. So this will give you a control over the vehicles that you are working on. On the safety, you will have less accidents due to the punctures and the accident for tires and overloads. We can see here some of the products that we are manufacturing around the world. These are our designs being manufactured either in China, Taiwan, India, Turkey, France. We are mostly exporting. These are our products into Iraq, Egypt, UAE, any other GCC countries as a part of our solution in assembly lines in the UAE. We became a Pirelli distributor in Feb 2024. These rims are specified for defense and commercial use. The special applications for having a high payload are one of the top priorities for different end users and customers. The ram flats being designed for the local environment, as well other environments that our partners are working with, either in Kazakhstan or Indonesia. So you have the cold weather and the hot weather in Kazakhstan, as well you have the humid air and humid environment in Indonesia. So our knowledge and skill into the military industry helped us and supported us to have the knowledge and overview into the special applications. Coatings, lubricants, polymers. These are some of the products that we are working with different manufacturers. Mostly they are coming from South Africa, USA, and in line with our requirements and our know-how into the customer needs in the UAE and the region. These are some of the air compressors and the solutions we are making to the customers. Customers, sometimes they have problems finding their own air compressors. So we are providing these kind of air compressors for them. As we go back, our capabilities, assemblies, and many more. Some of the in-house test benches that we designed for ourselves. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your
Thank you so much.
presentation. Appreciate your time. Looks like there's a full solution for the tire maintenance, from diagnostic to maintenance to parts. So thank you for that presentation. And now, to wrap up the section for UAE. Please welcome onto the stage Rashid Gargash, founder of Rashtions.
Hello. Hey everybody, I'm Rashid Gargash and my company is called Rashtions. So what am I trying to do? So the first thing that I tried to do was end the food insecurity crisis in the entire region. So that basically means I need enough food to feed an entire region. So I went out to the desert and I was like conducting research. I was going from farm to farm. And I figured out that historically and presently, our only resource that we have enough of is dates and milk. So I was basically I positioned myself as a meal bar, and I created it, and I called it Rashtions. I made it up in like 5 minutes. But I basically went to Africa, and I was deployed as a charity, and I found out very quickly that I do not have enough money to feed an entire country. So I basically went back to America, and I was really sad, and I was very curious. So I went to America, and I started selling in the mall illegally. And I sold out in 3 days. Then I was like, I have product market fit. I danced around my core product value until I reached product market fit. So basically, now I'm a protein bar. So what is the problem? There's no local, or everything is just really bad quality in regards to protein bars. Everything tastes like a protein bar. It's full of chemicals, and nobody can really mass produce it because we don't have enough water in the region. So basically, the solution is the ability to provide a provide water-efficient nutrition. So I basically make cereals, I make protein bars, and I make a bunch of different products. But I make it all from a local resource, which is water-efficient enough, meaning it's made from dates and milk. So these are the 4 products that I'm basically selling right now. So I've got a meal bar that I can mass produce. I can actually produce enough of this for entire countries. I standardized all the machinery myself. I learned it from AI manufacturing courses at MIT. And I produce cereal rations, which is basically a type of cereal. I have camel rations, which is what I have right now. And I've got water, electrolyte water. So the plan is basically I'm going to sell commercially as a regular protein bar, as regular cereal, until I can reach a certain amount of revenue so I can buy different types of machines. And then I'm going to mass food deployment. So I'm going to go into contracts so that I can literally feed entire countries. I make all the machines myself. So yes, is it possible? Yes, it's possible. I can do it myself. This is the market size of the protein bar industry. As you can see, it's really tiny. I'm not really a protein bar. I'm more in the date industry. So our date industry is approximately 11.9 billion US dollars, and that's in yearly. So I'm not really targeting the protein bar market. So as far as me against every other protein bar, so I can provide higher quality products because I don't have to export or import. It's all made in the UAE. So I'm targeting the region itself. So I mean, whether it's Quest or whoever it is, everybody has to pay for that amount to bring it into the country. I don't need to pay for that. So basically, these are the things that I'm selling. And this is how I'm going to sell it. So I'm just going to do it very regularly, very organic marketing. So I'm going to go to gyms, I'm going to go to universities. I actually just sold out in UAE at a festival called Buzz Festival. I just started like 7-8 days ago maybe. But I'm starting to sell at Union Co-op, other supermarkets. I'm going to go into coffee shops, gyms, and I'm going to eventually go into online sales. My plan is eventually I'm going to go to the United States and get onto Amazon. So this is my amazing team. As you can see, it's a very diversified team. I love number 3, but I basically manage everything myself. So anyways, I've got a vesting schedule, by the way. The plan is basically to go from 0 to 1. So I've already set up my factory. And right now, I'm trying to get sales going. So I'm actually at step number 2, and I'm creating an advanced factory. So I do all of the protein isolation and the dairy. So I do all of the fiber isolations myself. The machines are technically theoretical, but I've already built one of them, and it's working at about a ton a day. Anyways, so eventually I'm going to build my company to scale up to food security. So I'm doing all of this so I can make enough money so I can get back into food security. Anyway, so why choose Rashtions? Because I'm environmentally friendly, I'm water efficient, I'm sustainable, I'm high quality. I promote a circular economy, and I'm made from, so I promote a circular economy because I'm literally made from resources completely within the economy itself. So dates and milk. Everything is made from dates and milk. I keep iterating that. So anyways, what am I looking for? I'm looking for customers and institutional support. So if anybody knows any grants or anything that I can tap into, that's what I'm looking for. Thank you very much.
Really great stage presence there. You can see he's a very feet on the ground type of entrepreneur, being able to identify the problems for himself. Really great mission in being able to feed everyone in every region. With that, that wraps up our UAE sessions. Thank you to all of the presenters that have been presenting over the past 2 days.